All right, all right, all right. We have come down to Huntington Beach State Park again this weekend, and we're going to have the battle of the state parks. We're going to look at the campgrounds and check out and see which ones have the best facilities here. So we started off at Huntington Beach, and it is very chilly this morning. It's about 60 degrees. Had a beautiful week down here, but it's a little chilly right now and overcast. I was hoping to be able to get some sunrise, but not going to happen today. But anyway, let's go check out these facilities and check out these campgrounds. Right here in the middle of Huntington Beach State Park, you have a nice little playground for the children to play in. You have this big building over here. It's got restrooms. You have some shower facilities. And then you have this shelter here. And this is right in the main part of Huntington Beach State Park, right when you come in. Also at the main parking area, you have Atalaya Castle. Well, Atalaya is not open this morning, but I'll put a link in the description down below and you can check that out. Atalaya was built between 1931 and 1933. Well, this sign here kind of explains it. Your north campground is sites 1 through 133, and the south campground is 134 through 175. And here is your main parking lot at Huntington Beach State Park. So that direction there, Atalaya Castle, and then your south end. So that's where 134 through 175. Your main parking lot again. To the north is 1 through 133. Then your camper check-in is at the gift shop. You got the Huntington Beach gift shop. Passport souvenirs and snacks and drinks. And that is this building right here. And it's not open yet this morning. But we were in there last week, and it is a really big gift shop, and I don't know if I have any video of it, but if I do, I'll link it right here or put it right here. Now this is a rather large gift shop Huntington Beach has here. We've got a lot of stuff in here. Got a lot of t-shirts, got a lot of hats. I like these straw hats down here on the very end. But yeah, this is a large gift shop. Just to give you an aspect of the size of it. Pretty big gift shop. But there is a lot of stuff that's in here. Now on your full hookups are on the south end of Huntington Beach State Park, and this is where they're at here. Looks like there's probably about maybe 50 spaces down here for full hookup. You have a little concrete pad where you can have your picnic table and all that at it, but these are your full hookups. And then you have your restroom right in the center, and the facilities are really good down here. All right, you have a camper washing station right here when you get ready to exit, and it is only for washing. But here we go into the north end campground. This is 1 through 133. It looks like you have your shower unit and your bathrooms right in the middle of the campground. So both of these state parks are pet friendly, but you do have to have them on leashes, and the leashes cannot be over 6 feet. But here you have the rustic tent area, and this is the area right here that when we drove through here last week, I really like this area back in here. It's really rustic. It's more of the camping style, but you got these nice little pads back here to put your camper on, and nice little pads to put your tent up on. And another restroom back here in the rustic tent area. The thing I like more about the state parks than the other campgrounds down here in Myrtle Beach is that you don't have year-round residency in these state parks. If you come all the way up to the north end, you have another restroom, another parking lot, and they have an observation post where you can check out the Sandpiper little pond here, observation deck, and then you can actually park here, walk all the way up to the jetties going into Murrells Inlet. But this is on the north end of the parking lot. Well, I went back into the primitive camp, and you're right, it is a primitive camp. All it is some sites where you can pop your tent up, so that's all there was there. But looking at this area right here, they've had a real bad infestation of pine beetles here, completely wiping out a lot of the pine trees here. Several areas on the way up to the north end of the parking lot, they just happen to take down trees and trees and trees, but all these are marked in here probably to take them down. Yeah, looking at the tops of them, they're all dead. So they've got a real bad pine beetle infestation down here. Yeah, we're here in the parking lot here at the north end, and here is another restroom, another shelter, so you can set up and have your picnic and everything. But just looking here in the back side here, these pine beetles are just absolutely tearing Huntington Beach State Park up. Looking back here, I see nothing but dead tops of pine trees. Alright, well, we made it up to the nature center, and they are definitely not open yet. But this is a very, very good facility here. We'll take a look around, but like I said, they are not open. Don't know what time they open, but they do have a lot of tours here for the children for education. Alright, well, that's a tour of Huntington Beach State Park. Now we're going to head up to Myrtle Beach State Park. So let's go on up to Myrtle Beach. Alright, so here's the recycling center. I don't know if it's open yet or not, but we're going to check it out. Yep, got lucky, it's open. So this is actually state park property. Open dawn to dusk. But you can park right here, and you don't have to pay that state park pass. But there's no overnight parking, and this is actually an Oyster shell recycling center. But we'll go down here and check it out. We're just walking around here and looking around. I saw this tree, which is very interesting. But anyway, looks like there used to be an old water hookup down here. Don't know what kind of site this was, but there's some old plantation brick right here, but on the very end, the north end of this right here at the Oyster Shell Recycling Center. If you can look all the way up, that would be Garden City and Surfside Beach and Murrells Inlet. When we did the eco tour last summer, we went out right through there, and that puts you out through the inlet. And that would be the jetties would be over there on Huntington Beach State Park. But this is the Oyster Shove Recycling Center. Pretty cool down here. A lot of people use it, launch their kayaks and canoes. And if you look all the way across, that would be the nature center we were just at. Alright, so here we are. This is the reason we came back up to Myrtle Beach right now. Myrtle Beach State Park. Let's take a look at the campgrounds in here in Myrtle Beach State Park. Now, out of both of these state parks, Myrtle Beach is definitely used more, and you can just tell by how long the entrance is. You'll see 4th of July, you can't get in this place. It'll be all the way out to the road, but the road's about a quarter mile long. Now, Park's office is right here on the right-hand side, just in this building a couple of weeks ago. That building is really nice. It's all been completely remodeled and very nice. The Nature Center is here on the left. They do have a nature center here, but it's probably not as extended as the nature center is in Huntington Beach State Park. The one thing I do like more about Myrtle Beach State Park is the parking. They have parking out. There's parking everywhere here. Just so much more parking here at Myrtle Beach State Park, and it, like I said, it is used more often. Just have a lot of different parking areas here, but you have a lot more shelters and everything, and you do have a state the pier here, so we'll go ahead and check the pier out. So here's the entrance to the pier, and there's no charge when you pay for your park pass to get in here. They do have a gift shop in here, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty good little gift shop. It's not as big as Huntington Beach State Park gift shop, but it is good size. Here's the pier at Myrtle Beach State Park, and that is this pier was down for about a year or so, but Huntington Beach does not have a pier. It seems like they used to have a pier, but they do not have a pier now. But this is the Myrtle Beach State Park pier. A little bit later in the morning, so there's more people out down here, but like I said, this state park, Myrtle Beach State Park, gets used more than Huntington Beach State Park does. But right here, being on the south end of Myrtle Beach, it gets used a lot. Nice rolling waves this morning. Might be a good day. My son, he's down in Florida. He had to go to New Smyrna Beach to go surfing. Then he's over in Tampa right now to go to a concert tonight, but he'll be surfing again tomorrow, I believe, in New Smyrna. But I think the waves down there are like 4 to 6. Flat here in Myrtle Beach, like always. So this is the gift shop here at Myrtle Beach State Park, and like I said, the gift shop at the Huntington Beach State Park is bigger than this one, but they essentially have about the same thing, just not as big. And when you come in here, and you can also get your bait here when you're fishing out on the pier. Alright, Myrtle Beach State Park definitely has more parking, and they do have more shelters here and probably more restrooms, but therefore you would see more restrooms with more parking, wouldn't you? But anyway, there's more shelters here. As a lot of people use this to come down and have picnics here in Myrtle Beach. This park here is used so much more than Huntington Beach State Park, but it's nowhere near as big as Huntington Beach State Park. You can be through this whole park in a couple minutes. Alright, so we're getting up here close to the campgrounds. Ranger station and campground ahead. So these people get ready to check in this morning. The check-in up here is going to be up here on the right hand side. You have a big old parking lot coming in, camping check-in to the left, beach is to the right. It's a nice little walk down to the beach. But here is the campground. Have a lot of tent camping down here also. A lot more people up and about, but have more tent camping here at Myrtle Beach State Park than you do at Huntington Beach State Park. A lot of people back there in the back there. You could smell all their fires cooking this morning, and they're getting ready to make some bacon and some eggs. But this is the campground. A lot more people up and about already. I think there's probably around 340 sites here at Myrtle Beach State Park. So they might actually have more campsites here than they do at Huntington Beach. But Huntington Beach is still bigger. Everything's spread out a little bit better, a little bit bigger, but I think they do have more campsites here. A lot more people out and about here. It's a little bit later in the morning. But anyway, both parks are dog friendly. A lot of people out walking their dogs, but I think there's actually more campsites here. Definitely more going on here right now. But like I said, being right here on the south end of Myrtle Beach, it definitely gets used a lot more than what Huntington Beach State Park does. And there's like 3 different circles in here and 3 different areas that you can go through. But they did have a lot of tent camping. And almost back up to the laundromat and the gift shop and the little pantry store they have up here. I think 4 circles is what they've got. So they've got 4 different loops that you can go through when you're here. The playground they have at Myrtle Beach State Park. But like I said, this state park gets used a lot more than Huntington Beach State Park does. It's got a lot more parking, a lot more sites to set up for having picnics. Just a lot more people use this park. So this park is harder to get into. It's bigger parking lots, but it's a smaller park. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like to see more of Myrtle Beach and what's going on here in Myrtle Beach, just hit that like button and subscribe. We'll be going around and looking at everything that has to do with Myrtle Beach. So hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you on the flip side.